What's up everyone and welcome to the video today. I am super excited. It is launch day of Iconic Gear and you might ask, what is Iconic Gear? Well, the pieces that you have been collecting through various reasons are going to be put into effect, these materials. Now first off, what is Iconic Gear? Well, Iconic Gear is a special kind of gear. You could think of it as adding passives and adding stat bonuses to your characters. Now, only certain characters have the Iconic Gear. If we go to the filter here, right here for Iconic Gear, you will see all of the characters that currently have Iconic Gear. More are coming in the future. Now, in order to have this feature, you need a 3-star character or higher, which will unlock the Iconic Gear. As you can see right here in the menu, this is the level 1. And what happens is you need these materials to upgrade to, it goes from level 1 to level 20. And as you go up, you can see in here the stat bonuses that you will get. As you can see in Drogo, he is getting attack, crit, strike, chance, and crit damage. And over here on the bottom, you will see the amount of materials and the type of material required to upgrade it. As you can see, to get to level 5, you need a 4-star character. And every 5 levels, you will have an increase in an ability or something that will happen. As you keep going up in the levels, you will need higher quality materials that are rarer to get. So you get up to 7-star, which when you get up to here on 11, you need the superior essence. Again, you get a huge bonus in stats for your characters. Then when you get up to the final 16 to 20, you will need the special color-oriented, think of them as like legendary gear items, where they're a specific type for the color that you need to match. And when you get to level 20, you need a 7-star. You will get a superior effect. In this case, defeating enemy will grant Khal Drogo inspiration. Inspiration does a crazy thing. For example, all colors will be converted to red. All colors will be converted to red. On defense, it shows you what happens on the defense. The enemy basic attack will occur 1 turn sooner. So, because that can happen. So you're basically going to want to get these items from 1 to 20. However, some characters get benefits at smaller levels. So you start off, for example, we have Ned here. He starts off with, when an ally uses their skill, he gains 10% tenacity for 3 turns. Then when we go up to level 5, the tenacity buff is to 15%. Now when you get him to level 10, that's when things start getting juicy. If that ally was a Stark, Ned also gains taunt for 1 turn. So every time you use a skill with a Stark, you are giving Ned taunt. You go up to 15, the taunt duration is 2 turns every time you use the skill. You get to 20, at the start of the turn, if Ned is taunting, he grants all allies 10% durability for that turn. So as you can see, there are huge perks in getting this going. Now the question you may ask is where to get these materials. Where are you getting these materials from? Well, the first place where you get materials from is from Legendary Assault. Defeating the dragons will get you the different materials with a rarer chance to drop the color ones, the harder to get ones. These, for example, Flame of Sunspear, Tear of Lys, and Dream of Quarth. So you have these materials here. First of all, you have the common essence, the minor Valerian essence. That's the most common one to get in the game. Then you have the major, then you have the superior, and then you have the color ones. And the color ones are to get from 16 to 20. Now you need 150 of these to get to the material. So where else can you get the items? Well, in trials, right here we're looking at the silver trial that I completed. And I was able to get 40 minor Valerian Essence, 5 major Valerian Essence, and forged summon tokens. Let's talk about forged summon tokens. Now, I do hear a little rumor that events are going to get even more juicy because they are going to reward these forged summon tokens. Now, you can get the forged summon tokens in the dragons as well. And what does the forged summon tokens do? Well, in case you want to know, there, if you go to the summon screen, you will see a new item right here, Forged Summon. Now, it will require 2 resources. You can either use the Forged Tokens, which are right here, the Forged Summon tokens. I have 58. And once those go away, you can use gold to summon. Now, just like bonus shards for characters, you can get bonuses for summoning with the tokens. For every 80 summons, you will get your choice of either 12 of the legendary material that you need, or you could get master books. Now, I would definitely recommend the material that you need and target the character that you want. So if you do want Drago, you would go for this one right here. And after every 72 tokens, remember it's 9 cost per 10 pull. So that's 72 tokens. Every 72 tokens is going to grant you 12 of these. 12 of these. So that is very important. In this summon, you will have a chance of the special items. You could get either 1, 2, or the lucky 25. You could get the other material items. So the iconic materials is 62.85% of the draws. The other 37% is skill books. You can get master skill books. You can get expert skill books. You can get apprentice, and you can get the novice. So you are going to get a lot of materials in the process. So this is a mechanic. Then the other way to get the materials is right now there is a special going on in the store. You can get for the iconic items celebration. We have 1 day and 18 hours left. You could get, there are 2 types of offers. You could get the offers right here, which give you the rarer materials and also the forged summon tokens, where if you use 72 of them, you will get 12 of the color that you want. Then you have the other tokens right here, which you can get for if you want to, if you go for this deal right here for $39.99, you can get your characters pretty much to a good level, which will get them started and things rolling. You could buy these right here, which will give you a good amount. Or if you want to really max it out, you can go for these deals right here, which do give you a ton of the forged summon tokens. So if you're a fan of summoning and you want those guaranteed, you could pick these up as well. You will get some gold dragons. You will get some splendid summon tokens. You will get some grand summon tokens as well. Depends on what you want to go. If you're looking to spend just a little bit, I'd recommend going for the $40 deal right here. Get yourself a nice chunk so you can start leveling up your iconic gear. You could go for the bigger packages if you want. There are multiple ways to buy it. So you can pay. You can also do it free to play. And events are going to be key because you're going to be able to get those summon tokens. We do not have word about raids. However, in the beta, the ability to get iconic materials was in the leaderboards. Currently, this is not the case for the leaderboards. As you can see right here, they are not in there currently. However, this can change for the future for how that goes. So right now, your ways to get them are through trials. You can get them through the iron trial and the silver trial. I'm assuming the food trial will have them as well. You can get them in the dragons. Make sure to join a good alliance as well, because you will be able to get them in the rewards for the dragons. You will get your materials and then events as well. So work on your event characters, work on your teams, your strategies, get that going. Iconic gear is a game changer. Characters are getting insane skills, and this is just the start. This is day one. We have a total of 10 characters that have iconic gear, and it is just going to be a fun chase mechanic in the game to be able to just do great things and get stat increases for your characters, which will be higher might, which means if you are in Alliance Wars and the way Alliance Wars works for defense is the highest punch up is the highest might team. So if you are using characters with iconic gear and you level them up all the way, you are increasing their might, which means you are increasing the chances of your defensive team to become the top defensive team in the Red Keep, which is really important because you want a good, solid defense. So it is a good investment on the PvP aspect of things. We will see how it applies for the PvE aspect of things. However, this is iconic gear. It is brand new. It is an exciting feature in the game, and it is just going to open up the realm of possibilities for characters that might have been collecting dust that are now going to be super useful, can create new teams, new synergies. Here's an example right here. If we go to Red Daenerys right here, Red Daenerys is known for her being on the fire team. Well, guess what? Right now, she is going to be able to get Fury and grant random allies Fury, which means she's going to be a member of the Blacks faction. Yes, she is going to be a member of the Blacks faction. So you have Daenerys, who is not in the Blacks faction. However, with her iconic skill, makes her a very viable member, making her enrage your allies, which is key to success. This game is great for synergies. If you synergize your teams, you will do well and have success. Iconic gear is great, and it is just the start. The Forge Summon is going to be your friend. Remember, you could do this with tokens, or you could do this with gold, and you will get resources for this. You will get skill books and iconic resources. This is just the start. The game has just gotten spicier, and things are about to get more interesting. So, this is my video. Comment below and let me know what you think. And this is the introduction to iconic gear. Take care, all.